back. I think we're back, right? I don't know. Yes, we're back. Unity is having performance issues. It is. Something probably got messed up with the with everything. I don't know what happened. It has never happened before. Can't perform in front of a big crowd. True. Okay, where were we? I think we had the sliding or the surfing on the... is that going to pop up every time? Editor snap settings. Let me... click on that. What up, Tonic? Welcome. That just pops up for no reason. Yeah, I think I probably... will it pop up every time I go into play mode? I wonder. No. Good. The little box up there, so we didn't save the scene. So we need to reload LTK. And the liftable box should move from there now. Maybe it reverted back to an old version of it. Oh no. Let's see if we can go into this project. Here we are. Let's grab this box and move it down a little bit. Refresh. All right, it reverted. So the liftable box, the value is still set here. Now it's back down there. Okay, cool. I think we're back to where we were. We can lift the box. We can drop the box and stand on it. We can surf on the box, and then we can jump off the box. I think that's pretty cool. But I still managed to... Is that only to the left that I get speed? If so, I need to... Because to the right it seems to work. No, come back here. No, so how did I get a lot of speed, I wonder. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you are able to kind of glitch it. This is such a cool mechanic that I really want to have it in the game. What up, Canadian corn dog? Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing great and are having a wonderful day. I'm trying to surf on the box and we are having a few issues. You can do this. You are not supposed to be able to grab it until it touches the ground. But I think if you pick it up and then do it... No? Yeah. If you let it bounce on the, or touch the ground, then you can pick it up and you can go fast with it. So why? I'm trying to think what would get that ridiculous speed when we pick it up and jump again. It should be in the liftable object. Here we are setting the... What are we setting? We're setting speed somewhere. Velocity is being set somewhere. Calculate velocity, movement speed.x. So that's coming from the throw right here. Oh, right, I'm setting it to faster than the player. There must be an issue with moving platform being wait. So I'm curious here. We are doing this debug log. And if current speed is less than, alright, we're multiplying it here, so never mind. I was wondering how current speed could be something other than 0 if it was being -6 in the debug in the console. So Captain Coder, how would I write a unit test to test this? It's all. I was joking with you. I want to understand why when I ride on it, and we can only pick it up when it's on the ground. All right. If I'm surfing on it, I can't pick it up. But when it touches the ground, I can pick it up. But when I do, I get ridiculous speed. If I do this, I'm picking up and moving. And I do not understand why we get such ridiculous movement speed. Oh, but I am modifying my speed everywhere. So I just figured it out. Where is this from? Oh, it's from Turnigma. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm setting the movement speed, and that is being set here. So when I'm... Okay. So the current movement speed should still not be... Because current speed there should never be more than 10. Right? For the current speed, and the current speed is platform velocity minus movement speed. So if we have more than 10 here, let's say 15, and movement speed is 5. Then we multiply it by -1, so we have -5. Then it would be set to 0. But could it also be that when I pick it up, I'm applying my own movement speed to it as well, because the velocity is reset too early. But we're moving it with the velocity handle. Value, we just take the velocity. Well, this is the player. Liftable object takes the throwing speed, the normal speed you have. Yeah, and the speed is what it should be when I'm on it. That part is... I don't think it would be very worth it. So on it, it's fine. And when I jump, it's fine. The problem, like if I do this and jump, this is the behavior I want, so that's good. However, if we throw it, stand on it and pick it up, and jump at the same time. I think when we pick it up, we reset the velocity. I'm not using 2D physics. This is just my calculations, and I'm probably just overworked. But we are going to find it. I think there is a... So okay, let's check. It happens when we lift the object we're standing on. I don't even think it's that it's touching the ground. I think it's... Let's make a test here. Let's make this. And let's make this. I will slide on this with the box, and when and about here I will lift up the box, and I want to see if I get ridiculous speed from just picking it up, because it might not have to do anything with jumping. Yeah, from the debugging or from the console logging, I could see that when I picked it up, I think the speed changed. So if I do, yeah, we're getting speed from just picking it up. No? Does it have to be on the ground when I do? No, I have to jump as well. Okay. Yeah, if I pick it up and jump before touching the ground, just picking it up doesn't do anything, but when I jump as I'm picking it up, could it be... where do you calculate the velocity in the update? Could add a if statement to check previous current position. Yeah, breakpoint too far apart, just see what variable values are. Yes. So I think, yeah, where I lift it up is where I want to check it. Liftable object. We're lifting it here with try lift object in our player lift object component. This one, I think, let's check the, I think I know what it might be. Let's check the order of these two. Let's go to the player. The lift object, player lift object somewhere. No? What was it called? Player lift object component. Player. There we have it. Wow, 40. And then we have entity moving platform component, which is 20. I think what could happen is that something with the entity moving platform component still thinks we have let's do this. Debug log in here. And yeah, the distance moved this frame. So if we lift up the object, the distance moved this frame could be quite a lot compared to what it should be, because we're moving the actual object. So when we get this, we're setting it because we're picking it up, so we are not colliding with it anymore. So the potentially picking it up moves it a lot. We collide with it, the same frame, and that could give us a huge movement in distance move this frame. So let's log platform distance move this frame. Maybe. I should probably move the boxes up there and the spawn point. No. Let's do this. Let's comment this out because I will not be able to see the other one if I don't. And at the same time, let's move these up so I can more easily try this.
You must be Danny. I'm Dr. Rubens. I see you already met Crush. You'll be unconscious soon, thanks to her. Yes, I assume you mean asleep. Details.
We're point 23. That is way too much compared to the other speed we're logging. We're at 0.03, so I think the fact that we're picking it up and let's Let's see. If I write it like this, I can still pick it up here. Do my speed increase if I just... Yes, it does. So there's some kind of delay, because if I do this part, that is the problem. When I lift it up, still colliding with it. But why? Ask active should be oh, right. So do we keep colliding with it when we're carrying it? Riding it, not when we are carrying it, are we? This would also be a problem if the delta time of this frame was if we had a lag spike. That would be interesting. So maybe I should just move that to the other place. Wherever that was. Horizontal movement speed. Entity horizontal movement. Oh, I'm using tablet delta timing. Okay, so I have a solution to this, I think, and that is not fixing the issue, but it's it's a solution, because yeah, why create good solutions when you can just get it to work? Now the active platform, which is being set here. Oh, we might not be in here, but am I resetting the active platform only in the left platform? Okay. Log. But yeah, Captain Coder, you are right with how it's kind of what I did. I did what you said, but just in my head, going through all the code, thinking. But it's really... It's so weird to me. I did not get it. Well, I managed to glitch it, it could be a fun, you know, thing to do. to keep in the game for speedrunners. Oh. It happens way too easily. So I have two solutions to it. One is the velocity here. And that is no, I actually want to find the how it's happening. Like, I think it's if it just happens when you jump off it when it's on the ground, even without picking it up. Interesting. But only when it's on the ground. So it doesn't happen when it's in the air, I think. But this is some really weird behavior. Because something isn't working. I thought I got it to work. Because when I jump, I don't know. What, like... The reason we get a lot of speed is because the platform velocity is very high. And the platform velocity is high because with it, that doesn't even make sense. Because if platform velocity would be high, then we would set the current speed to 0. But then, yeah, it would make sense because we're moving it in. Here as well. So when the velocity gets really high here, that's when move it real fast. And why is that? When does that happen? The only time we set it is from the active platform. It's just move this frame. That is a liftable object, so where this is set, so right here. What up, Grid Paper Games? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Except that I can't figure out why I'm being bad. Could do this. Speed is velocity plus handle gravity. We return the position, but we could get the fall speed, right? Yes, we can. So I'm going to do this fall speed. Velocity.x. Your knowledge builds in other streams too. My knowledge I have currently. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, he's talking about the captain. Yeah, that was a while ago. So I was confused. So that was like my knowledge. I have none. That would be the speed. So we could do velocity plus. What is velocity exactly? We set it and calculate velocity. Okay. That would be a new vector 3 0 0. You're here to learn. I am also here to learn right now. I'm here to learn how do I fix this? I am not a smart man. How hard can it be to surf on a box and not go at a mil? It's kind of nice though. This means that my wall collision is working really nicely because my speed is 3,272 units. So my custom collision is working pretty nicely, I would say. You catch that. Let's try again without dividing by that. Maybe I even have to... Yeah, cool. Time. Not with delta time. Just now we're sending in the velocity as this has moved. No? But that wouldn't... Wait. I did log the platform velocity down here. And it's not very high. Why am I moving? That's... Oh, I know why I'm moving at that speed. Because in here we're also moving in player. It's crazy indeed. It's Dust Crusher from Mega Man. Which Mega Man? The Robot Museum. Actually, never heard of. Okay, now we're on it. We're still getting the speed boost. Oh, lag. right now, I think it actually makes sense why I'm getting this speed boost, and that is because I'm always getting my movement. Let's see here. I want to see what the platform velocity is here. Early platform velocity. Meanwhile, you're having design doubts about how to refactor your gathering system behave. Well, only you can prevent design fires. I don't know. Oh, maybe we're on something. This is working. It's working. Wait. It's a pretty cool mechanic, I think. You can jump and just surf and then jump off of it. Today I threw my crafting system out the window in favor of doing something similar to what Captain Cody was working on. Nice. Captain Cody says, I'd love to see what you're working on right now. Do not hesitate to share on the Discord. Yeah, please share on the Discord. And also, I thought Stream Elements would post things. Did I not enable them or something? I have an awesome Discord too. That's not the thing. Can I force post these? "35 minutes. Have I not been live 35 minutes? Maybe I haven't. Well, I have made 2 YouTube channels as well. One where I upload all my VODs. I am winning. I just won, actually. But yeah, I have 2 YouTube channels, so I'm going to wait another 5 minutes to see if Stream Elements post about them, else I will post about them. Right on time indeed. We can now surf. We managed to get the surf going. Look at this. We keep the same speed. We can... Oh, you know, you can make such cool things with this. Imagine doing a thing where you have to surf on this through obstacles. You surf and you have to jump and land on it again. A bunch of ideas just popped into your head. Yeah. It's a pretty cool mechanic. Yeah, cool. So that was the issue. I could have solved it from the start if I was just being smart. Because in my liftable object, I do the calculations where I change my position a lot of times. Well, a variable position. We calculate the velocity, then gravity, then ground collision and horizontal collision. And then I set the position to whatever this is. And I was trying to get the distance moved from getting the distance moved in a frame between position and previous position. And that didn't work. And when I took the velocity, which I'm using here, and the fall speed from the gravity, it all just worked. So now I need to add, well, first I'm going to open up the text file so we can check this thing off the list. Cool. now we want to stop the momentum on collision for the boxes. So I'm thinking that we'll add a friction to the liftable objects. Oops, load friction percent. Let's say 0.5F. Did I remove? Wait, did I just drop jaws arm? How are you doing today? Why I'm doing my physics stuff in update, am I? All of these are custom calculations. It doesn't have anything to do with Unity's rigid body system. These are just box casts. Let's go down into it. I'm doing a box cast, and that is kind of how my collision system is built up. So I'm not using the rigid body and normal collision because I get it's really hard to get the rigid body to move the way you want. Yeah, I could move it to fixed updates, but I would still move. Like, you don't want to have the you don't want to move the player, so then we'll have to move everything to fixed update, and then the game would run not as smooth. I have a I'm updating everything. I should change my monitor settings. Currently set to my gaming settings. Okay. I don't see a reason why I should move it. Because I can't, then I would have to move everything to fixed update. As it would render between the player would move between collision calculations. So that means we would clip into the wall. If we have a higher FPS, or we would clip into the wall visually if we have a high speed. Unless I also do the movement in fixed update, I believe. Or I would have to limit the FPS to your VSync, and then I might as well just move it into all the issues. They device can't update at a high speed at the high FPS, that they would mess up physics. They wouldn't mess up the physics in here though, because everything is bound to the FPS. Even if you run at 5 FPS, this should work properly. Right? Because the way we're doing the box cast is from our previous position to our new position, so we're not just checking to the side, we're checking the movement from our previous position. Yeah, I don't think it would be a problem. Because we're taking the previous position and a bit of magic, and we do a box cast from our previous position to our new position, which doesn't. We're still using physics 2D by the Boxcast, but it's not using the physics system for the calculation. Oh, Stream Elements is working. Cool. But this is the only physics thing I'm doing that is Boxcast. I'm doing that for horizontal collision and vertical collision. And that is posted at the same time. That should be posted a little bit later. Oh well, cool. It is posting them. Cool stuff. Yeah, so for the way I've built this, a lot of it is very custom. So what I've done with this is I've worked on it quite hard. So even if I simulate lag spikes, let's do that. Collision shouldn't break. Now, which button is the? That is the. Apart from. It can't come too far. The only thing not working properly is ceiling collision, because I haven't really looked into that in quite a while. But even when simulating lag and going at high speeds, I will still get stuck on the I still collide with walls. Properly. Alright, Grid Paper Games, thank you for lurking, and I hope you'll have a continued wonderful day. Oops. No. No. I wanted to grab that. Yeah, I know what Jossarn is saying, and that Delta can cause you to move too far with a spike, and that is a common issue. So I understand what it's saying, but the system I built around this is to prevent that from happening. But no matter your speed or your lag will make you clip through a wall, I hope. Let's try it. Alright, I need to rework how my movable platforms work now, because I'm not sticking to them. Or I'm not getting the velocity. Floating precision issues if you have too high frame rate? Yeah. I actually haven't tried the game in a build yet and see what the frame rate is, but I don't think it's going to be that high. Maybe it will. But I could also limit it to like 250 like a lot of games. But now when I changed everything with the platforms to make the boxes move accordingly, it also messes up the movement for a normal movement for the movable objects. And I know why that is. Because we have two immovable objects. The one is the movable platform and the other one is not. Same here, I'm doing the... I'm getting this, which will be the delta. So instead, I'm going to add... Just going to set movement speed. And movement speed is only X, so but you are bringing up some valid points, Josarn. I really appreciate it. Why did I put it on Y? That doesn't make sense. It should be on X. Because we're not keeping any velocity from the Y. It's really good to think about, and I think I have covered all the scenarios. There we go. Right. I can't just add movement speed. I should have just... Let's do it multiplied by... And this is getting power position minus transform position. Let's think for a second. How do I get this to be 1? So this would be like, could be 3.2 minus 2 minus 0.1, which would be 0.1, and I'm okay. Well, 0. Yeah, I'm. It's not good code anymore. When I started building these things, I went with good code. Now it's not. I might be too tired to to make it good. There we go. Cool. This is good as well because now we're not getting a higher speed than the platform. But I also cannot move when I'm on the platform. And that is because... I don't know why that is. Can I? I am moving very slowly. Or am I just getting... No, I'm just getting knocked off. Or am I? I am being moved around. And that is a problem. Because we're going to distance move this frame to beat this. Because if we're taking this is why I rarely ever use move towards. I usually just do it myself. But I thought I would be smart and keep the code clean. Let's do direction would be target position minus transform position. That would be direction, and then we do direction normalized. So let's just normalize this from the start. And then we do just transform position plus equals direction. The problem with this behavior though is if the distance between these two are 2. I'll fix that too. Times movement speed times time the delta. And fix the order. Instead of doing this, so comment that out. We do direction and then we do direction, that's magnitude. Do you want to do magnitude? Less than 1. Doesn't matter. If it's not less than 1, we normalize it. But that would also make it move slower near the end. But it could help it not. This is good. This is good. Like when you're in a car and it turns and you just get flying to the side. Okay, no, I can't have that. G-force. Simulating G-forces, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So the problem with having it in normal, just moving in the direction, is that, oops. Oh, I'm not even, I forgot to do the normalizing. No. The problem with this is if it's moving too fast or too far in a frame, it's going to miss the position where it should be. At low speed, this works perfectly. Even with a lag spike, it should see the. But it's not going to work properly at really high speeds, I believe, depending on your FPS though. As you can see, I could bit far over there. But with this and my... Now I can't move on it because movable object, it shouldn't freeze my position, but since we're our velocity is so high, this wouldn't be needed. But then again, I do need it because I want to see the platform type. Do I have a platform type? No. Let's add it here for now. Public enum platform type. Moving platform with double object. Moving platform info. Hi. And we will now have a completely different behavior in here. Moving platform info. Type is liftable object. We do this. That is kind of what I wanted. On moving platforms, you will be able to move, but on objects you lift and fly on, you will be put on top of, where I should be able to move like normal and get the speed from that. If we move this quite quick, we get a lot of speed. And let's actually... Yeah, we'll fix the movable platform, moving platforms. Cool. Now I need to stop the momentum for the on collision for the boxes, and that is here. We have the collision calculation, which I broke out earlier from my other component. So here we could do. Could actually go to on enable and on disable. So for on ground collision, we have on collision change. That is what we do here. And I also want to apply the friction percent. So velocity, well, that is only if it's... Yeah. I don't think this happens every frame, does it? We could go to update instead. Handle friction. Might as well. And just grab the collision calculation, ground, collision, value as collision. Let's do this. If velocity.x or let's just do it every frame. We're colliding, it's fine. That equals friction percent time, delta time. And now when it slides underground, I hope the velocity is going to... I'm also multiplying it. I should minus It should not be minus, it should be... Let's do a plus. Minus, and then we do velocity.x plus. No, multiply. To test this, it's gonna be... I would need a long area to slide on. Perfect. Cool. But this is kinda never going to stop. Still moving. That is a terrible way to decrease the speed of it. How should I decrease the speed? Because this would just we would need this to be, instead of having velocity x here, I would need to know if it's 1 or -1. And set the velocity. No, what? We only set velocity x. That means that we could normalize velocity. One day I will clean up this code. That is not today though, but one day. It'll be it's a drag, yeah. I am having trouble with my thinking now. It should just be Fortune is based on gravity, yeah. That makes sense. And we're always pulling onto the ground, so I want to... This is not proper physics friction. I was just wanted a way to slow it down properly. And I would need. I feel like I would need a long vacation. Because I'm looking at this and like, how do I do it? But this would be the direction at least. Be minus the normalized. Also decrease capital velocity x, it doesn't overshoot. Yeah, wouldn't. So this would be a constant decrease of the normalized value. Velocity is always going to be 0, 0 on y and z. This would be a constant decrease, but a very tiny one. By 1 unit per second. So if we just do a high value, high 20. Good evening, Rave. How are you doing today? It's moving backwards. Doing good. Continue your work on your hacking system. Oh, I haven't seen your hacking system. You finished the other thing you were working on last time. I remember. And here we need to check if we have collision and velocity x abs is higher than 0.01 f. Need to be min of f min. Your VOD channel setup messed up Windows audio update. But how would this... Oh, velocity x, yeah. You are a smart man. In Discord, you can set a channel so music doesn't go to the VOD. Oh, in OBS, yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Josarn. I can't throw it to the left now, but it felt really good to the right. So let's change the game to just be moving to the right. What am I doing? This is not... Loop around, slow down. And like that. Okay, so we are not doing anything in here. shouldn't have changed anything to make it so that I can't throw to the left. But it shouldn't even be in here. Yeah, it breaks it, but that means that why? Oh, could it? Ah, I understand what's going on. So we need to do collision calculation. I think I have a reset now. Collision. So when I'm picking up the object, I do not do any collision calculations anymore. And that is a problem, I would say. Reset collision. Value. This one has a reset here. So we were colliding all the time. Well, we still had the collision if value set. So that's why it didn't work to throw it to the left, but I assume it's not going to work when it lands when going to the left. Since it didn't move at all. Reset collision, reset. Yeah, they mean brakes in the left direction. Can probably get it to work. I'm going to do a. As we're doing the reset, you gotta head out. Alright, Captain Coder, thank you for hanging out, and thank you for the stream today, and for all your support. Have a wonderful night, evening, afternoon. Probably afternoon. Or like noon even. Have a good day, and good luck with your classes. I'm thinking that I want to not set this every frame when we're being, well, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. 1 PM, time for your pre-web development nap. Oh, right, yeah, you need naps. If you get up at like 3 AM, you gotta get some naps in. That is true. So now we should be able to go right and to left. And then we can do the ground friction, and we should still be able to throw it. We could probably do this. We have the lift here, so I could just reset the calculation in when I lift it up, or reset the collision. Now I can throw it to the right, and it should work nicely. Yeah. To the left, and then it just stops. Let's think about what we're doing. We're decreasing this by... Wouldn't... No, it wouldn't work. Because then we would have to multiply it by... Perfect. You still work to the right, yeah. And, well, almost. Look at that go. Just gets all the speed. Almost correct. That would work. Would it work with just without that? Yeah. Okay. All I had to do was add the absolute value of x, and we did it, Josarn. Cool. Thank you very much for the help. Look at this go. I'm really liking this movement. I am, however, going to change the name of this to round slow down multiplier. Set it to 20. And after that, I'm also going to I'm going to add collision. So left collision and right collision on collision. Put it down here. So on wall collision, we want to set velocity x. If collision, that's collision. I think that should make it stop when colliding with things. When it's flagged, so yeah. And it's just falling straight down. Cool. I also need to do. Wait, can I throw it up? Did I make it possible to throw it up? I don't know. I thought I was going to do that. Yeah. Cool. Calculate velocity. So if input direction y is larger than 0.3, my random number for the, the dead zone. So then I would just set the velocity y to movement speed y. Yeah, movement speed y. No. Input direction y. Probably need to multiply this by a value. Oh. Yeah. set it to 10. Just to see if it flies up. Cool. But the only problem with this gravity is we are using a curve. And because it was nice to use a curve to just make a nice falling feeling. But that also means that we're never increasing it above the max value it has. Or shouldn't this? Let me think about this for a second. Using a curve is really nice, but the problem with the curve is it's only going to 1. Well, you could set it to go to kind of anything you want. But for the fall, we go to the liftable. I'm only using a straight line, so it's not really any... I could rework it a little bit so we still use the curve. Just do like 0.01f, and now it would go for 100 seconds instead. And then we'll just handle the fall with the full evaluator multiplier. But then we also need to do a F clamp, fall speed 0, max fall speed. Max fall speed. Speed will be maximum speed, and then I need to add that max fall speed. Should it be a capital S? I don't know. It looks better. Less field. Cool. No? Is 1500 way too much? Probably. That's a 200 max ball speed. At least it's falling. It continues to fall. The force I'm throwing with needs to be set as well. Would not be a part of falling. Power. My code. Velocity. It's getting getting pretty messy. Power, let's set it to 15 and see if we can simulate something cool. Why? Ramp it to max ball speed. Just set it right there. If max ball speed is very high, then I should stop using curves for falling. Let's not use a curve since it's still a linear fall, so just remove the position curve and fall speed would be just do plus multiplied. I am really getting really tired. My head doesn't even know how to do basic gravity. We're doing full speed. We have the full timer with the full speed. We could just add the full. Yeah, we could just add full timer. And that would increase the we just increase the fall timer, that's a linear move, and then we do the fall multiplier. Then let's set it like 9. Am I? Just oh. Yeah. Okay, so I can't change the fall speed or max fall speed. Can't change any of these values in runtime, since I'm creating a class with them at start. It is reaching 40 a bit too fast. We throw it, we get 40 real fast. We're plussing this with that. Yeah, that wouldn't be right. If we have full speed, the problem with this is I'm adding the fall timer, and adding the fall timer just makes it really weird because that's increasing. So we would need an arbitrary number like 10 times. To be the actual full speed. To get a linear movement. Then throw power 15 is a bit too much, probably 5. Yeah. Cool. I think I do want to fall a little bit faster though. So I am going to add back the low fall speed. And let's move the multiplier, because I don't need that, but I need the full speed. If this is the full speed. And I don't really need a full timer. Full speed. I'm not even sure what why I'm setting this, since they are set in the inspector. Did I even... Oh yeah, we're sending in the... need a full speed. The multiplier can go on a curve as well. And we got the max full speed. Okay. Finally we got the decent feeling gravity. Full speed should probably like 15. Throw power 15 is a bit high, I think. Depends on how it feels with the full speed though. Oh, okay, that's why I've been colliding here randomly. And I thought there was an issue with calculation, but I think it could be potential leftovers. Yeah. So why? Be like something should be there. Will that fix itself if I re-import now? No. So what is the... Let's do it like this. No, like this. But why? And the outlines would be the same. Why does it have... What is it that... Like, it's saying that the integrated ground is still here. But there's nothing from it. Ever in doubt, restart Unity. Yeah, I'll do that. I think you weren't here earlier when my world just crashed. But Unity crashed. Well, a lot of things crashed and just stopped working. So I had to... We're in a hot game? Or yeah, I had to reboot. I've never had it happen before, but it just... No, it's still here. And I assume it's also in my LTTK. No? Okay. I just had to reset it. The problem with that though is that my boss needs to have a few things fixed, I think. Yeah, I need to set the intro camera and the boss camera. You also need the boss UI controller and the boss camera and boss intro camera. Okay, I think that is enough. But now it's fixed, so I just had to drag it back in. It was something about the calculations, I guess. Messed it up. And right, I need to run my reload world script. Yeah, sometimes something caches in the sync component. Okay, good. Now we're here. The rooms are correct, yeah. Oh. I need to go into the liftable object and set the values on it. So max fall speed could be 40. First time you see LDTK? Yeah, I've been thinking about making a tutorial about it. But there are already a few tutorials, but more in-depth about Unity. LDTK, Level Designer Toolkit. It's really good if you're making a side-scroller or a top-down game. So they have a few options. You have a Gridvania for a Metroidvania type, or just a horizontal like Mario. Vertical shoot 'em up, or a 2D free map, and just position it like you want. And then you can connect rooms easily. So if I want to build a new room, just to create a new level and create a new level, and I could add it right here. Now I have a room, and since I can see everything in the other rooms, I could go back into this room and maybe we want to jump up here. And we could, you know, easily build rooms together. And I added some component or entities. Entities are any type of object, basically, that you want to add into a like a game or anything. So I have a room transition component. The room is basically just a separation in the hierarchy in Unity, for example. We're going to room 10. So I've built a tool for this. So transition direction here is up, and we're going to room 10. And in this one, I'm going to add another one going down. We're going to room 4. I have a few things I need to add, like the virtual camera and a spawn point in the room. How it works is, here are all my rooms in the hierarchy in Unity. So now when I save this, I created a new room. It is room number 10, as just room 10. I refresh and I will get room 10 here. And in here you can see I've set up different types of entities like boss, enemy, hazard, interactable objects. And then I've made different layers for this. So all my objects are in one layer, all the enemies in one layer. And when you go back to Unity, now only added objects, you can see that they are in those layers in here. And what makes this really, really powerful is the importer they wrote. So the room transition I made has 2 variables. Let's go to the room transition. Here we have a transition to room, which is just my way of keeping track. And then a transition direction, which is also my way of keeping track of how I'm moving the player between rooms. And you can see they are both here in the LDTK fields. So they have been imported. In my room exit, you implement the iLDTK imported fields. And then I just, you get a parameter which is LDTK fields, and you can just get int, which is my transition to room, and then an enum, which direction it is. And then every time you update or create a new entity, this will run. So you can just set these in, you can import them super easily. And another thing to mention is all the imported entities in your LDTK object. Each entity will can have its own prefab here. So when it imports, it will replace the custom preset one with your prefab, and then add on the LDTK stuff. So that's why I have a room exit here with a box collider. So it's like just adding it all in Unity, but in a much nicer way. And now with my system, I haven't really done anything. I need to run my custom reload although, because of how it works. Starting room 4. See if this works. Now I should start in the room underneath it. So this is the room we were in, and this is the first time I'm transitioning up. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Oh well, that didn't work properly. I've actually never transitioned up. So, but yeah, you could see it being here and working. I think the issue is I'm forcing the player down here. So if we collide down here, then, or well, we don't collide. I don't have collision when I move between rooms. Yeah, it's really, really cool. And it makes it so easy to do anything really. Like what I'm doing here in this room when I'm testing a lot of things. I've set up the movable platform. I could remove the movable platform, make a new one. Let's make it bigger. Like this, and waypoints. Let's have it go up and then right. Put it there because I can't put it in. stop at waypoint for 5.5 seconds and movement speed 4. I could also do my pressure plate thingy I have. So interactables would be this one. Okay. So now I just refresh in Unity and you can see all of this. Now with the setup I have, I think whenever I stand on the pressure plate, now I'm still in room 4, should be room 0. Now when I stand on the pressure plate, the white square I made, it should move. Well, it didn't move to the first waypoint, it moved to the second waypoint, oh well. And it's pausing 0.5 seconds. If I... no? Oh, this pressure plate needs to be required pressure. So I have one that is activate once and one that is where you have to stand on it for it to do what it should do, like moving this. So if I am on it, it kinda... yeah. So you could make really cool stuff in LDTK and just have it work in Unity automatically. Just like magic. I feel like a lot of people don't know about LDTK. I didn't before I started looking into it like a month ago. I was using Tiled first, and that was a bit more complex to do anything in. Yeah, so it's getting closer to 10, which is when I will head out. I'm going to remove that, but what did we do today? It was a chaotic stream. However, we did get the throwing to work, and we can also surf on the thrown box. I should add 2A to B friction on ground box. Box ground friction. Cool. Since I'm done with that, I think I'm going to call it. I do not feel like I am in a... that my head is working properly at all this stream. So I will head out a few minutes early, I think. Let's see if anyone is online and streaming. And I should try and get some rest. Brain damage at my age. Really old, you know. Super old. Yeah. So Rave has started streaming. So let's actually pop into Rave. Review. He is working on his space exploration game that will be released before Star Citizen, but better than Star Citizen, I think. I don't know. He is a cool guy working on cool things, so let's go there. So thanks for watching. If you feel like joining my Discord, Star Citizen is not going to be released now. If you feel like joining Discord, do so. I will update with streaming times. I have added a schedule in my bio for the streaming time as well, and I will keep that updated. I've also I've created two YouTubes, one normal and one for my VODs. So if you want to check my VODs, then I don't think I had a command for that, did I? I did not, but they have been posted a couple of times. Let's do it like this. I should add like a socials command. There we go. Yeah. The raid time is almost over. I gotta head out now. So thanks for watching. It's been fun, even though I had some some not so good brain moments. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.